Hey all. So it's now the 7th. Yes, I missed a day already, but for good reason. I did start filming yesterday, and then literally within seconds, the lights for the puzzle that I have started flashing, and what do you call it? Died, and I had to put it on charge. And it takes about 6 to 8 hours to charge that light because it's a big industrial light thing. So I couldn't do any on the puzzle yesterday. And the stuff I was spinning is the same stuff I was spinning the day before, so you've seen that colour and I didn't think you'd want to see it again, so there was nothing to show you, and I didn't think there was any point doing a video that literally had nothing in it, so I didn't. But we all know me, I always end up missing days. I never aim to do them all, it's just a bit of fun when I do them. But I am doing stuff today, so I hope to work on the puzzle at some point today, but I'm actually doing test runs for an etched glass that a customer's asked me to do. The glass that is the actual test run is currently etching, but I've done a few things. This one you probably can't see because I didn't even bother weeding, it was way too small. Then I did this one I started on, but the font was not really working because it's just too fiddly. So then I started on this one, and the font was almost perfect, but just a little too small. So the one that's currently doing is the same font, ever so slightly bigger, and I haven't put the line through the jack. I'll add that after. I think that's going to make it easier for the weeding and things, so we're seeing how it goes. It's just it'll take 5 minutes to sit in the cream, and then I'll take that off and do it. But if that works, I'll film making the proper one, but this is just on a test glass that's just some random glass I've pulled out of my cupboard. A lot of my glasses in my cupboards now have test etching on them, so there's loads of random things on all different sides of my glasses. But if it works, I'll show it to the customer. If they like it, I'll put it onto the proper glass, and I'll show you the process of doing that. So that'll be something different for today, won't it? So I'll get that shown to you soon. This vinyl is awful. It doesn't stick to the backing paper very well at all. I mean, you don't want it sticking because you need to be able to take it off. But when you're weeding tiny little things, you need it to stick a little so that those tiny little things don't come off. And they do come off. And then they spend more time sticking in my hair because they just flick everywhere. So there's random pieces all over the place, and there's probably some in my hair. I've already spotted a couple that I've took out, but there's probably more in there somewhere, who knows, and all over my tops. And it sticks to your fingers really well, but it doesn't stick to the surface really well. It was a cheap vinyl I got, that's why I use it for stenciling, because it doesn't need to last. But I think this maybe was a little too crappy. Maybe it's not coping being installed in the conservatory with the rapid temperature changes from the heat we had in the summer, and now it's below freezing at the moment. Oh no, I lied, it's gone back up. We're at 3 degrees at the moment. We've been on 0 degrees for a good chunk of the day, so it's pretty cold in there. So the vinyl's a pain to weed, but you can see that hopefully when I weed the next one, if the customer likes this test one. This is just one of the designs. There is a second one, but I'm getting this one out of the way first because it's the hardest one. The other one I'm doing isn't so bad. It's got a lot less fiddliness in it, so but that is actually my time up. The glass is almost ready. I know I've only been chatting for about 4 minutes, but time it took me to come in and out. So I will see you in a bit. You take care. Hi guys, so I've worked a little bit on the puzzle today, but I haven't had much time on it, so there's not much done, but I will show you that at the end. And then I've done glass etching, which I will also add little bits that I filmed in. If I can swap hands a minute, I didn't plan this, did I? Let's see if I don't know if I can show you them, but I can try. I think it's showing up okay. So this is probably backwards to you guys, but it says love gin, rum, wine, or mine. Using the front facing camera, I think that makes everything backwards, doesn't it? Sorry about that. And then this one says the one, the only, and then it's got Jack crossed out. It says Marks Daniels with a standard Jack Daniels bottle, without being too obvious that it's Jack Daniels, because copyright, because Jack Daniels do sue. So, but swap hands again. So I've done them today for a customer. She asked me if I could do them, and I said yeah, sure. So it was a bit of fun doing them. I'm quite happy with how they've turned out. She's seen photos. She'll collect them on Sunday when I'm doing my stall. So yeah, but that's what I've done today, some glass etching and a bit of the puzzle. I haven't got much done because it does take a while to design the files for the, because I design them in Illustrator, upload them to Cricut, size them correctly, and then I have to cut them out on Cricut, weed the vinyl, stick the vinyl to the glass, making sure it's all smooth, and then apply the etching paste, let that sit, and then wash off all the vinyl and the masking tape and everything, and then they're done. But yeah, it's not a long process, it's a fiddly process, and the hardest part is putting the vinyl on, because it's a flat surface on a round surface. It's hard. But you know, I get the odd little bleed through. I still haven't perfected it, but it doesn't affect the work. I think it still looks fine, and my customer's happy, so I'm not too bothered. So that's it for today, and sorry there wasn't one yesterday, but as I said, there was just nothing to show you, so what was the point? But hopefully tomorrow I'll have this puzzle done some more, finish off that colour that I'm spinning, and actually be on to a new colour, so I can show you what colour I'm working on next. And I don't know what else I'm doing tomorrow. I think we'll just have to wait and see. So I will see you all tomorrow. You all take care. Bye. So today I've built a few bits up here. Built this in here, filled in a few little slots along there. Got this coming along, connected all this up. Got a few more bits here and connected up here. A couple of bits dotted around there, and a couple of bits I've dotted in there. Built up this whole brown section here, and then dotted in some pieces around. Built up this section here. I think that's about it. So not a lot of progress today, but I haven't had a lot of time. So there we go. That's what I've got so far on it. I will see you all tomorrow.